tequila. Between you and this Mexican moon, I'm gonna fall. El Paso lady, you're driving me crazy in a language I don't understand. You said it all, dusty old Juarez on the old Rio Grande. It sure is handy if you need a friend. I don't belong here, your dark eyes keep warning. I leave in the morning, but for now please let me in. Oh, Carmen, I've had too much tequila. Between you and this Mexican moon, I'm gonna fall. El Paso lady, you're driving me crazy in a language I don't understand. You said it all. Crossing over the border, stepping over the line, drunk on yesterday's wine, and still feeling the flame. The guitars keep playing a song that I've never heard. Without saying a word, you keep calling out my name. Oh, Carmen, I've had too much tequila. Between you and this Mexican moon, I'm gonna fall. El Paso lady, you're driving me crazy in a language I don't understand. You said it all in a language I don't understand. You said it all. The moon shone down on the battlefield, and the bloody fight was o'er. Thousands lay in the cold, cold clay, their lives to claim no more. The moon shone down on O'Connell Street, where a dying rebel lay. His body was stiff and his arms crossed, and his lifeblood flowed away. A passing comrade heard the moans, and the sufferer soon was found. Softly, gently they lifted his head up from the cold, cold ground. Softly, gently they heard him say, no longer on earth can I stay, and I'll never more roam to my own native home, Tipperary so far away. A lock of my hair I pray you take to my mother who's old and grey. Tell her it's here by the Liffey side my lifeblood flows away. Tell her it's here by the Liffey side my lifeblood flows away. and I'll never more roam to my own native home, Tipperary so far away. His comrades gathered around him to bid him his last farewell, for he was as true and brave a lad as ever in battle fell. They dug a grave and in it they laid Sean Tracy, bold and brave, who will never more roam to his own native home, Tipperary so far away. Who will never more roam to his own native home, Tipperary so far away. Highway to nowhere, 'cause I can't find the road to your heart. This old road is so rough and so rocky, I get lost on the highway to your heart. This highway to nowhere keeps calling. Your heart's at the end of the line, but I always get lost on a detour, 'cause I guess I don't understand the sign. I've traveled this highway so long now, though I know I'm no closer to your heart. Down this long, lonesome road I'll keep traveling, though I know I've been lost from the start. This highway to nowhere I'll follow. The road's dark, but I'll keep trudging on, and tomorrow I'll be back where I started. It's the highway to nowhere that I'm on. This highway to nowhere I'll follow. The road's dark, but I'll keep trudging on, and tomorrow I'll be back where I started. It's the highway to nowhere that I'm on. On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong, but on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought I'd die, When I looked into your eyes, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. I wanted more from life than 4 kids and a wife, and a job in a dark Kentucky mine. A 20-acre farm with a shaggy house and barn, that's all I had and all I left behind. But at gambling I was lucky, and so I left Kentucky, and I left behind my woman and my kids. To the gay casino in Nevada's town of Reno, this Kentucky gambler planned to get rich quick. Kentucky gambler, who's gonna love your woman in Kentucky, and who's gonna be the one to give her everything she needs? Kentucky gambler, who's gonna raise your children in Kentucky, and who's gonna keep them fed, keep them shoes on their feet? There at the gambler's paradise, Lady Luck was on my side, and this Kentucky gambler played just right. Yeah, I'd wanted everything I played. I really thought I had it made, but I should have quit and gone on home that night. But when you love the greenback dollar, sorrow's always bound to follow. Reno's dreams played into me on amber, and Lady Luck, she'll stay a while and then she's gone. You gotta go on home, Kentucky gambler. But a gambler never seems to stop till he loses all he's got. With the money-hungry fever I played on. I played till I'd lost all I'd won. I was right back where I'd started from. Then I started wanting to go home. Kentucky gambler, there ain't nobody waiting in Kentucky. When I ran out, somebody else walked in. Kentucky gambler, it looks like you ain't being very lucky, and it seems to me a gambler loses much more than he wins. Much more than he wins. They say you must learn to walk before you can run. You must feel some hurt before you taste the pleasures of love. But be careful, boy, be sure you know the price you've got to pay. You see, I'm paying for it dearly every day. She took the little pride that I had left in me and changed me into something that I don't want to be. Yes, she pulls I jumped to her beck and call. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. She just won't let me forget where I was bound, a lost and lonely loser on the wrong side of town. And the night she took me in like a puppy from the cold, but like the devil I'm afraid she bought my soul. She took the little pride that I had left in me and changed me into something that I don't want to be. Yes, she pulls the string and I jump to her beck and call. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. Wish I'd learned to run before she made me crawl. All the palm trees wave on high, all along that fertile shore. Adieu, you hills of Kerry, I never will see you more. Oh, why did I leave my home, and why did I cross the sea and leave the small birds singing around you, sweet Tralee? The noble and the brave have departed from your shore. They've gone to fight the wars where the mighty cannons roar. Will they ever again return to see old Ireland free, or hear the small birds singing around you, sweet Tralee? Shall I ever see the shamrock that sprigs so fine and grand, or hear the curlew crying high o'er lonely Bannistrand? As I stand on this foreign shore and think on what might be, shall I ever more return again to see you, sweet Tralee? Shall I ever see the sunbeams on that precious harvest corn, or hear the reaper singing in a field of golden corn? There's an end to every war and a cure for every pain, but the laughing eyes of my darling girl I never will see again. Oh, the palm trees wave on high all along that fertile shore. Adieu, you hills of Kerry, I never will see you more. Oh, why did I leave my home, and why did I cross the sea and leave the small birds singing around you, sweet Tralee, and leave the small birds singing around you, sweet Tralee. The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. Or at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedoms to grow, so I ran, fearing not where I'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common and close. I had no room to grow, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left, took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged, I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I just let him decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild mountain rose seeking mysteries untold. No regret for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I've been done wrong, I've been stepped on, I've been kicked when I was down. I've been 2 times treated unkind, I've been hurt and pushed around. And I thought I'd never find love, till one day you came along. Now I'm healing, and I've got a feeling I'm gonna make it after all. I've stumbled, I guess, down the road to happiness. I fell on my face more times than I recall. Well, I've lost ground, I've been slowed down, but I'm gonna make it after all. I've been lied to, I've been made do, I've been fooled and left behind. been forsaken, just when I thought love was mine. And I've grown so used to thinking love would never come along. But you found me, girl, and I believe, girl, I'm gonna make it after all. But I've stumbled, I guess, down the road to happiness. I fell on my face more times than I recall. Well, I've lost ground, I've been slowed down, but I'm gonna make it after all. One you love stopped by to see me today. Said she just couldn't tell you she was going away. I took her to the station and I held her as she cried, and she asked me if I would tell you goodbye. Have I got some blues for you? Your baby's gone. Have I got some blues for you? You're all alone. I hate to be the one who has to bring you this bad news. Have I got some blues for you? I wish you could have heard it on the news tonight. I read it in the morning paper in black and white. I wouldn't have to be the one who breaks your heart in two, but she told me she found somebody new. Have I got some blues for you? Your baby's gone. Have I got some blues for you? You're all alone. I hate to be the one who has to bring you this bad news. Have I got some blues for you? Have I got some blues for you? Through lonely Allenball, I heard the lark above. From Ballinur to Knockavard a call, and the thrush and blackbirds trill, Ballintour and Spring Hill. It's so lovely round the hills of Killnaule. Alone, Slieve na man rules over all. That mull na hone in song did recall. It's nice in Drangan and Cloneen, St. John's Town and Farnaleen, but it's lovely round the hills of Killnaule. On the lonely Dunguib road, I heard a banjo play. The melody sent magic through my soul, and I heard a love song rare fill the rich Ratmoly air. It's so lovely round the hills of Killnaule. Alone, Slieve na man rules over all, whose valleys Ballingarry enthrall. It's nice and feathered and my glass, and Coolmore of green blue grass, but it's lovely round the hills of Killnaule. On Ballynunty slopes I heard the pheasant call. In Lanes Park the hare bounds best of all, and through Cooldine's lowly gorse ran the foxhound and the horse. It's so lovely round the hills of Killnaule. Alone over all rules Slieve na man, from Tillusty to Derry na Flan. It's nice in Grange and Gurtnahoe, Glengule and Ballysloe, but it's lovely round the hills of Killnaule. Yes, it's lovely round the hills of Killnaule. Partners this world's ever seen, together as close as can be. But sometimes it's hard to find time in between to tell you what you are to me. You are the rose of my heart, you are the love of my life, a flower not fading or falling apart. If you're tired, rest your head on my arm, rose of my heart. When sorrow holds you in her arms of clay, raindrops that fall from your eyes, your smile's like the sun's come to earth for a day, brighten my blackest of skies. You are the rose of my heart. You are the love of my life. A flower not fading or falling apart. If you're cold, let my love make you warm. Rose of my heart. So hard times or easy times, what do I care? There's nothing I'd change if I could. The tears and the laughter are things that we share. Your hand in mine makes all times good. You are the rose of my heart. You are the love of my life. A flower not fading or falling apart. You're my harbor in life's restless storms. Rose of my heart. I found you. I didn't know where the road of life was leading me to. Out on my own, I walked alone. It seemed like Lonely Street would be my permanent home. But baby, now I'm a-walking down Happy Street, smiling at everyone that I meet. Ain't it funny what falling in love can do? Now I'm a-walking down Happy Street. I never thought life would be so sweet. Now I'm walking down Happy Street with you. Same old place, same human race, but now it seems like the world put on a happier face. Since you are mine, each day I find is filled with sunshine, and your love is making it shine. And baby, now I'm a-walking down Happy Street, smiling at everyone that I meet. Ain't it funny what falling in love can do? Now I'm a-walking down Happy Street. I never thought life would be so sweet, but any place is Happy Street with you. But any place is Happy Street with you. Dark cloud is over our green four-leaf clover, and it seems the whole world's full of greed. The high cost of living ain't worth what you're giving of yourself just to help make ends meet. Working woman, you know this ain't the way it's meant to be. Working woman, where do you find the time to love me? How I wish we could say, let's stay home today, but we need every penny we can find. I can't wait till tonight when I hold you tight, 'cause my love for you is working all the time. Working woman, you know this ain't the way it's meant to be. Working woman, where do you find the time to love me? Working woman, you know this ain't the way it's meant to be. Working woman, hard-working woman, where do you find the time to love me? Where do you find the time to love me? There's a glen in old Tyrconnell, there's a cottage in that glen, where dwelt the fair young maiden who inspired the hearts of men. She was handsome, hale and hearty, shy and graceful as the fawn. All the neighbors loved that widow's charming daughter, Noreen Bawn. Then one day there came a letter with her passage paid to go to the land where the Missouri and the Mississippi flows. Soon she had got all things ready, and next morning at the dawn, a broken-hearted mother parted with her Noreen Bawn. Many years that widow waited, till one evening to her door slowly walked a slender maiden. Costly were the clothes she wore, saying, "Mother, don't you know me? I have only caught a chill." But the red flush on her forehead told that she was very ill. There's a graveyard in Tyrconnell where the lilies wildly wave. There's a broken-hearted mother kneeling o'er a lonely grave. Oh, a story she is sighing, it's so lonely since you're gone. 'Tis the curse of emigration, as you hear my Noreen Bawn. Now fond youths and tender females, ponder well before you go from your native homes in Ireland. What's beyond you'll never know. What is gold or what is silver when your health and strength are gone? When you think of emigration, won't you think of Noreen Bawn? When you think of emigration, won't you think of Noreen Bawn?